We're at the end of Season 5 of our Building a Nation save with Latvia, and I think this might just be our best ever season in terms of coefficients. Hello and welcome back to Building a Nation with the Skinnz Academy in Latvia. Today we have two matches. It is the Winter Cup final and the FA Cup final. We have already won the Latvian Higher League and we've lost again to Ventspils. So, since the last episode, we obviously lost the matches against Cagliari. Well, we drew one of them. Since last episode, we have played a bunch of football. We have drawn with Riga, we have lost against Ventspils, and we've won absolutely everything else, setting up a cup final against Spartaks and another cup final against Latvia. Both sides we should be able to beat, although Spartaks have beaten us fairly recently. We've also beaten them even more recently. This is what the league table looks like as well. Interestingly, Riga are 4th. Riga are normally the team that are battling for the title. They've dropped all the way down to 4th place this season. They are going to be finishing no lower than 4th. Technically, they could come 5th, but there's going to be a massive goal difference swing. So Riga still in Europe. Ventspils and Valmiera are obviously making massive improvements. Let's play our first match of the episode, which I think is against Spartaks. Because it is a cup final, we're going to try and win it, basically. If it was a normal league game and we'd already won the league, I've been playing a much more rotated side, but cup finals are a different ball game. It is going to be Zomers in goal, Titov, Dal, Vugels, Nadjamani at the back, Kauner and Troninkovs in the middle, Taihi, Mikolov, Zavs, and Karim Diaby as our front four options in this one. We've got on the bench as well. You can see all the stars there. Malcolm Jans, Kremens, Gulabevs, Sauronins. We've also got Perkons is there, so is Vadim Skrinder. Further down the list, not making the cut today, we're missing out on Sabala, our new signing. We've still not seen him play on camera because he's injured now. Salas Abdul Samed also missing out through suspension. So Oleg Gorks as well, also out with a minor injury. He might be playing in the FA Cup final. This one, Winter Cup. The irony of the Winter Cup final is that it takes place in May. I feel like this is something to do with the way I've set up the database. I probably should have played Malcolm Jans. I know I said we're playing like the full strength side, but Malcolm Jans is a very good goalkeeper. And he's not going to get any better sat on the bench. David Titov with a corner after 2 and a bit minutes, and Troninkovs heads that ball in after 2.5 minutes. It is 1-0 in the Winter Cup final. Big Troninkovs with the goal. This should just be pedestrian from now on. Oh, straight after the goal as well, we do have Spartaks coming forward with the ball. We're going to intercept it. Yes, we are. Adjamani down that left-hand side, runs into the space. Keep on going, buddy. Keep going. Use your pace. Or stop. Do that as well. Tronikovs through to Zavs. There's 2 in the middle. Taihi and Diaby is there. And Taihi has actually done something on camera. It's been a long time. He does really well in the league. In Europe, he's not been so great, but he's already made it 2-0 with not even 5 minutes played. Misa's goal kick to the defender. They've kicked it long. It's coming back towards them though. Vugels finds the first goal scorer. Now Zav's on the left, 2 in the middle. Once again, a couple of options behind. Taihi's there. He's going to get the second chance as well. Doesn't manage to get his shot away. And David Titov with a very speculative effort from well outside the area, but it actually wasn't too bad. This match goes to show the standard of football for most of the Latvian league. Spartaks have had 1 shot on target and it's taken them about 40 minutes to get there. It is 2 minutes of injury time left to play of the first half. 2-0 up against Spartaks in the Winter Cup final. Vugels finds Troninkovs. Maris Mikolov to Zavs. Plays the ball off to Taihi on the right-hand side. Loads and loads of blue and yellow in the middle. Counter is there. Effort is saved. Taihi goes for goal. Why did he shoot that one? Should have just played it in front of the defenders and strikers and all that jazz and we would have made it 3-0. Instead, it is 1-0. We're looking good. I think I'm going to do some changes, maybe sort of 50, 60 minutes in, bringing on some of the youngsters because basically we're 2-0 up. Spartaks have barely done anything. It's 2-1. It's going to be 2-1, isn't it? It's a penalty. Kauner's pushed him over. It is going to be a penalty to Spartaks. This could change the game. If this goes in, this could change the game. And Ngoma steps up against Zomers. Zomers goes the right way, but Ngoma puts it in the corner. It is 2-1, but I think that is Spartaks' second shot of the game. It is. It is literally their second shot of the game and they have a 0.82 XG. So we're going to do Diaby coming off for... I think we'll do Sauronins. We're going to bring on some of the youngsters. We're also going to do Zavs coming off for Vadim Skrinder. Fair enough. Skrinder, is he getting better? No. I have actually transfer listed a number of sort of players who I originally earmarked as half decent. And now I've realised they're maybe not as good because we've kind of excelled above their level. So, actually, what am I doing? I don't want to bring... Not Zavs, I wanted to bring off Mikolov. We'll still do it for Skrinder, apparently. I'm also thinking Frank Dow coming off for Perkons. We're doing all of our subs after 54 minutes. We are only winning 2-1. We've had 10 shots on target out of 18. Spartaks have basically not caused us too many problems. We shouldn't lose this. I shouldn't say that as well. Marvellous. Absolutely marvellous. So Skrinder comes on, gets injured after, 15 minutes? We've got no subs to use because I've used all of them. So we're going to play the final 15 or 20 minutes with 10 men. Zavs has this ball, plays it off. Sarinens flicks that head on to Taihi on the volley. And Taihi makes it 3-1. Sarinens with a lovely little flicked header. Taihi on the volley makes his 50th appearance. Was that his 50th appearance or his 50th goal? It could be both, to be honest. He scores loads. Speaking of scoring loads, is he going to get himself a hat-trick today? Taihi, he's gone towards the back post. Zavs is there. He was not going to get that on target from that angle. Hits the outside of the post. Since dropping down to 10 men, we've arguably looked maybe better in the second half at the very least. Titov with a slide tackle to give away another penalty. Lovely. Right, Zommers, he went far left-hand corner, or far right-hand corner for you, so maybe think he's going to go to the same place. He's gone down the middle, should have saved it. It's 3-2. Taihi with a corner for us. About 10 minutes to play. Troninkov's is there. His second of the game as well. It's 4-2 against Spartaks in the Winter Cup final. To be fair, we are making this match seem a lot harder than it actually is. If we didn't give away those 2 penalties, we'd be 4-0 up. 5 minutes of injury time to play because of the penalties and the injury, I assume. Nothing happens in that time, and we pick up ourselves another Winter Cup, which I think might be the first time we've ever won this one. I think. There's one of these 2 cups that we've never won before. Consecutive Winter Cup wins for the Skinnz Academy, so maybe it isn't. Maybe it isn't this one. Maybe it's the FA Cup. No. Okay, so we very rarely win them. We've only won 2 cups. So we won the FA Cup in the first season. We won the Winter Cup last season and this season. So we're starting to win cups. We've got another cup match obviously in just a moment. We're going to go forward. We're going to hopefully win that one as well. Might be a bit easier. Who are we even playing? I've already forgotten. It's Latvia. Where are they in the league? They are 5th. Basically the same place as Spartaks, isn't it? Yeah, cool. Right, let's win the Latvian Cup then as well. The starting 11 for this match, I think, is exactly the same. Zolmas in goal, Titov, Dal, Vugels, Najimani at the back. That is the same. Abdul Samed, that's the only change. He's returned from his suspension, so he's going to be in the middle alongside Troninkovs, Taihi, Mikolov, Zavs, and Karim Diaby as our strikers. Karim Diaby, much like Taihi, doesn't score on camera. Off camera, he scores loads. Like, every time on camera, he's garbage. He's absolutely garbage. 6-5 as well in the Spartaks game. Off camera, he scored 36 goals this season. I'd like him to get another one. So fresh off the back of winning the Winter Cup, you should hope spirits are high in the Skinnz Academy squad. I was going to say the Skinnz Academy. That's not how it works, is it? We've stolen the ball through Adjamani, which is good, but he's kicked it straight upfield to Junior Kingu, formerly of the Skinnz Academy. And yeah, I don't know, he might still be our player technically and just loaned out for the season. Troninkovs has this ball for us. I was tempted to play Troninkovs in defence to get Abdul Samed and Kauner playing in the middle, but Troninkovs is too good as a central midfielder. Bessers plays it back to the keeper for Lepaya. Long ball finds that man. Mora goes backwards to Thompson. Berezkin. I mean, to be fair, Lepaya are doing a lot better job than what Spartaks did, and Spartaks scored 2 penalties, so I'm a bit concerned. Frank Dow to Titov, back to Frank. Go on, lump it up there, buddy. Plays it on the ground instead to Taihi. He can use his pace. Runs directly towards goal. Taihi's going to go for goal himself, and he does. Hits the little stanchion at the back of the goal. It remains 0-0, but first chance goes our way. If we win this, we win the treble. I think. We might even win the quadruple because of the cup, the Super Cup thing, which I don't even know whether there is a Super Cup in Latvia. Not going to lie, it's been pretty uneventful. So uneventful, in fact. It is already half-time. There's been, one highlight for the entire half. I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the performance. Taihi's struggling today. Of course Diaby is struggling. Can I give you an individual team talk? I want to thrash my arms. I'm furious. I've demotivated him. Why do I do that? Why do I do that all the time? Pejovic with a free kick for Lepaya. Vugels gets it forward to Taihi, though, for us on the right-hand side. Get it to Karim Diaby. I want him to score a goal. I'm desperate for him to score a goal on camera. Are we going to win a penalty? We are going to be winning a penalty, and Abdul Karim Diaby is the man to step up and take it. Oh, I feel like he's going to miss. Diaby steps up then, right-footed. He's hit the post. He's hit the post. He's hit the post. That hurts a lot more than it should do because of the England thing. Let's not talk about it. Sarinins is coming on then because of that. We're going to do Taihi off as well for Richie Enin or Golubevs? Golubevs makes more sense because he's a youngster. Richie Enin, by the way, has just signed a new 2-year deal because I didn't want to lose him. It is still 0-0, 52 minutes on the clock. We've just done 2 subs, haven't we, as well? Didn't do all 3, though, this time, so hopefully we're going to finish the match with 11 players. Taihi runs forward with the ball through the gap there, off towards the left-hand side. Needs some support. He's gone for goal himself and has scored a worldie. Fair enough. Do that then, mate. There was me thinking he's going to be greedy and he's just going to smash it into the stands. And then Taihi just goes, you know what? I'm going to put that into the top corner. No keeper in the world is saving that one. And it is 1-0 in the FA Cup final. I did then immediately substitute him. I forgot. I forgot that he was being substituted. And then I've immediately just taken him off the pitch after scoring a worldie. Feel like he might be a bit annoyed with that. Titov with the ball on the right, kicks it straight into a Lepayan man. Abdul Samad picks it up though for us. Mikolov to Troninkovs, back to Maris Mikolov. The attacking midfielder can find Adjamani, invite the fullback forward. 3 in the middle, Troninkovs lurking. Maris Mikolov, back to Adjamani, still outside the penalty area. Mikolov again, Adjamani again. What are we doing here, guys? What are we doing? We're passing it around and going backwards. Troninkovs, are you going to go backwards? Nope, he's found Adjamani. Plays it to Troninkovs, through ball to Zavs, tries to cross it, can't manage it. Adjamani to Troninkovs, to Mikolov, to Sarinins, to Golubevs. David Titov's there. It's a terrible pass from Golubevs. Titov crosses in, Zavs is there, and we still do manage to get ourselves a goal at the end of that highlight. But that took a while. That was one of those goals where they'll just tout the numbers. They'll be like, oh, there were 63 passes in the build-up. Yeah, but we could have done the same thing with 15. So does it really matter how many passes we did if most of them didn't go anywhere? Time is ticking away. We've got, 20 minutes left to go. I'm going to do ourselves. Our final sub is going to be Vogels coming off for Juris Kramens. They're saying Rudder Nilsson, but I don't want to play Rudder Nilsson when we're 2-0 up and we've got decent Latvian youngsters on the bench, so Kramens is going to be coming on. Final 5 minutes then of the FA Cup final. It is looking like it's going to be a second trophy, technically a third trophy, coming to the Skinnz Academy in this episode. The full-time whistle goes, and there we go then. FA Cup as well. Famous treble. The famous treble. I don't know whether anyone else has done that in Latvia before, but I'm going to pretend that they haven't, and we're the first team to ever do it. We have led the team to glory, which is good to see. Players getting some money. Not really a huge amount going on. Record attendance? A record attendance of 2,375? That's not a lot. I am looking at Diaby and wondering why he doesn't perform on camera. Like, I don't get it. I really don't get it. I'm gonna discuss with you recent form, and I'm gonna put my arm around you, buddy. You've been declining. You're right. Haven't been playing well. You've missed a penalty, and you've got 3 6.5s in a row, and then you played a little bit against Meta and didn't do much. You played all right against Spartaks off camera, because of course you did. But everything on camera, you've been garbage. We are now going to go forward past the final 2 games of the season, which is going to be up against Livon and Noah Jamala, which has literally no meaning for us. It might have some meaning for them, but not for us. And we'll be back. When we return, we're going to have, I guess, the end of season awards. The season's finished. We've won our final 2 games of the season. Both of them, we won 2-1. The first match against Livon, I actually played all the children. You name them, they were there. We played a 15-year-old in midfield, and we still won the game. So kind of shows that we're a much better side than most of the Latvian league. Let's take a look then at what the game thinks went well. Star signing is Sabala, which makes no sense. I was going to say it makes perfect sense because we didn't sign too many people. We also signed Victor's Golubevs, and we also signed this guy who actually came through our youth intake, and we didn't sign him to begin with. And then I had another look and went, he looks right. So we brought him in. Golubevs, obviously, we signed from RFS, played a lot of games off the bench. Sabala mainly wasn't registered or injured, so sure. Loan deals as well. People going out on loan. We're interested in players like Smirnov's. 25 goals for Riga. 25. He might be playing a lot of football for us next year. Smirnov's looks like he's done a very good job. We've also got some players. Ivlev's playing for second place Valmira as well. Is he any good? No, he's not good, really. And he's managed to finish second place in the league. That's good to see. Lizanov's RFS, who I think are in the league below. Blanks as well in the league below at Jelgava. I mean, players are getting games. Players are getting games, which is arguably what we wanted to happen. Klemen Savic as well getting games. He's another one. He's not that good. He's not going to get in our team, but if he can play for Valmira and play 30-odd games a season, that's pretty good. Season results, obviously we won the league, no surprise to anybody there. Champions League, we did alright. We got past We got past Yerevan, we got past Molde, thanks to the 4-0 second leg result in Norway, which was insane. And then obviously losing to Olympiacos. Europa League, losing to Karabag in two very, very strange matches. 5 goals conceded in both, but we also scored 5 across our two matches as well. Europa League, getting out the group stages, and then immediately losing to Cagliari, and then Latvian and Winter Cup. We know we've just won them. And in one of those games, in the match we've literally just played, Taihi's goal did win goal of the season, which is good to see. The match to remember was the 2-1 victory against Basel. Was it not the 4-0 against Molde? That should have been the match to remember. Also, we beat Spartak 7-1, or Spartak's 7-1 in the Latvian Cup earlier on in the season. It's our biggest win. Anything of note in the player awards? Fans Player of the Season, again, is Abdul Samad. I feel like he's won that most seasons. Frank Dow is in there as the young player of the season. That's good goal of the season. We know is Taihi. Diaby scores 36, and none of them were on camera as far as I can remember. Titov, 21 assists is huge. Abdul Samad does just ridiculously good things, and Maris Mikulov wins the world's greatest award of passes completed per 90 minutes. We've also got Zavs breaking some records for the most appearances, nearly 150. Troinkovs is the oldest goal scorer at 32 years old, and our youngest player is Maxims Baranovs, who did make his debut against Lievon, and he got a 7.1 rating as well. Next season, they reckon that we should be playing the 4-2-4, which I'm still not quite sure whether it's the 4-2-4 or the 4-2-3-1 that is better. I do like the 4-2-4 because it gives us better options as strikers, but we do have a lot of very good attacking midfielders, players like Maris Mikulov, who we don't really have a position for him if we play that formation, but we do score a lot more goals if we play this formation. The last thing to do then before we end this season is take a look at the coefficients. So let's have a look at the Nation Club coefficients. Scroll ourselves down. We probably don't need to go too far. Currently 30th place. We picked up 5 points. We have over doubled what we are losing, which means we go to a 17.875. What does that mean for us? I think 26th or 25th. It is 26th. We go up to 26th. Sweden are our next target by the looks of it, and they are going to be losing a 1 point next season. We're going to be losing even less than a 1 point. So we should, next season's massive. If we get another 4-5 pointer coefficient season, we are going to fly, absolutely fly up the coefficient list. We might be starting to push sort of the 20s, 19s kind of position, because we are arguably not too far away from that. And the moment we start doing that, it means qualification places, what, we 26th? We're still only getting 1 and 3, but the moment we get a little bit closer to this, we're going to get teams in a better position when it comes to going into Europe. We're also going to improve the quality of the league. Some players from outside of Latvia are going to want to play for teams like Valmiera, Riga, Ventspils, teams like that. So we're doing well. Again, much like last season, this was a big, big season, and unlike last season, we actually took part in this bit. Season 5 then is in the bag for the Skinnz Academy, and like I've just mentioned, it was a very good season. Season 6, we are going to start with some Champions League qualifiers. I'm probably going to skip past the first qualifying round because it's going to be somebody rubbish, hopefully. Maybe next episode should be Champions League qualifiers, or maybe Europa League if things go badly. Thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy, leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Stick your comments down below as well. I'll be back with more Building a Nation with Latvia, and hopefully we have another good season. I'll see you next time.